Okay, this is the picture that I've chosen to use for this project, and I was riding along in this quaint little town called Malacca, and I saw this colorful wall and took a picture here. Someone took it for me, and now there's so many colors here. I am now looking at creating a color palette to this project. So I chanced across, and this website is called Color Mine. It's not sponsored. So what you can do here is when you come to a color mine, it is a AI generated. So you can upload image, or you can actually get website colors, and all you got to do is click generate. It will come up with some of the latest colors, yeah, or templates as well. You can click, and you can find that there are some suggestions of at least here 5 different sets of colors. So what I do is I click on image upload, and I upload my image and let AI decide for me what color templates will come out. So my like a wall. So I say, okay, so my image is uploaded, and now it's just generated a set of colors for me. So if you don't like this, you can always click generate again. See how he keeps on generating. So now I didn't want this one. I want a different set of colors. So this is not bad. It's quite like this one. Okay, there's another one. So you can use this until you get the color palette that you like. And once you like this color palette, you can copy this and bring it into CreateStudio Pro. I'm using Windows, so Windows with Shift Windows key, press together and press S. Okay, highlight it, copy this, and bring this back into CreateStudio. All right, let's start from scratch. All right, here's a canvas, and we can go into the media, and this is my picture. So I'm going to pull my picture in. This is the one that we use to get the color palette. All right, so, okay. So I'm going to have this full one. I want to have this picture in the door towards the center. So use the ruler, right, and hold the shift key, and I'm going to move the door towards the center. So get this out of the way. And what you do is from the scratch here, put it to about 10 seconds, okay, and duplicate it. Okay, we need 2 copies of this, and we're going to work on the first copy first. First copy, we will be adding a effect on it, filter, bring it to the bottom copy, and click on the filter and select sepia. All right. You press the escape key. So now you have got this one transiting into this color. So this is where the magic is. So we're going to put this away for a while. And then we are going to create a color palette. Okay. So bring in the color palette that I have copied here. Bring it down here and reduce the size a little bit and put it down here, maybe in the center here. So put this guy away for about this and put the palette. And this color palette, on top of the color palette, we're going to put a couple of circles on it. Okay. So one circle, and reduce the circle size to size about 20. Yeah, that's about it. So bring the circle down here. And what we can do now is we're going to duplicate this circle. There are 5 circles here because we've got 5 different colors. Hold the shift key and move him over. Okay. Duplicate. Hold the shift key. Move to the next one. Duplicate. And the next one. And duplicate. And hold the shift key and move to the next one. So each of these circle we have here, we can do click the eyedropper and change that into this base color. So do the second one as well until finish. This is the turquoise color, and the third circle is the orange color. Eyedropper, click it. Oops, no, the third one is actually the brown. Sorry. And the fourth one is orange. Orange background, and then the last one is yellow. Okay, click it. Okay, sure. There you go here. So we have this here, all these five. We move that a bit, then you can see that from the color palette you can turn into, oops, remove this smaller. There you go. And you can see here from the color palette, you can see it's turned into circles, right? So this is where you will animate this circle. So in order to animate this circle, you need to bring the colored one here as a background to see where they should go. Okay. The first one. So the animations here starts from here. Add an animations, easing, put it to slow-mo. Route here, precision and scale. Right. So bring him up here. Escape. So the first one, we probably want him to shoot over here. And then go to properties. Scale, go to 0. So you can see how this one goes to 0. Okay. So work on the rest, like the second one. So same thing, animations, precision, scale. Ease him to slow-mo and bring him down here. And this one probably goes to here. And bring down to 0. Okay. So work on the brown one as well. Animation, easing is slow-mo, and precision is scale. Okay, come down here, escape here, click back here, and scale down to 0. Oh, sorry, before you scale down to 0, we need to find out where it's supposed to go. Okay, probably this brown one, we need to go over here, and then we need to scale down to 0. Okay, now I'm going to work on the orange one. So same thing here. So click on the orange and add animations to scale and position and to slow-mo. Bring him down here. Click on it and bring this orange maybe up to here. Excuse me. So it's 0. Last one here. So this guy here. Animation. Slow-mo. Scale. Okay. Here. Click here. And this yellow maybe goes here. Bring this to 0. So it will all disappear. So you can see here, right from the beginning, you see the palette turn into circles and it goes. Okay. So once this is done, you can actually group all this together into a group. So it says space. Now, when this happens, only after it has moved. Load up here so you can see it clearly. So it's disappeared, then the colors come in. See that? Okay. And this is where you reduce this one and this one up to here. And this is where you have a transition. Faded circle. Yep. That's a nice one. Faded circle. And see how it just goes. Okay. That's how you do this part here. So when you come out to this part here, now you need to duplicate this picture second round. And this time we're going to add a square. Look, this one. both sides here, the square here, and put this together. Maybe a smaller one. Yeah. And mask this upper picture into square so that now you get a rectangle. Square, sorry. Get it square. And this is where you animate him to move. Position, scales, and rotation. Let's just keep that as well. 2 and put it to linear. And once it's up linear, and maybe this guy should come down here, and the scale reduce it to about 70, and the rotation is Y, put about -20. Yep. And have this. Usually 3D perspective I put down 0. So it won't be too much. Or you can put it to about 20. So the final move is here. Okay? So this is where you move up here. So what we're going to do now here is to create a rectangle background. So this rectangle background, I'm going to move this guy below. I need 2 actually. Let's start with the first one. And now we're going to bring back the palette. See? Now bring this palette down here for the background. And you're going to have the background coming down. And we're going to use this palette background. I'm going to use orange. So the background, pick the color and click the eyedropper and use orange. Okay, so that will be my first background. And I'm going to create another second rectangle. Okay, this is just part of the design. Maybe move him up to here and up a little bit. So add a little bit of design. Up to you what you want to do here. Not necessary that you have to follow me. This is just an example. And I'm going to bring this guy down here so that it sits on top. Move up here, and now I'm going to change this color of this background. Okay, to maybe this one. Okay, click on here and get the eyedropper and change it. Click it. All right. So now you have this one done, and then when it comes out here, it moves. You have this one, and now you're going to add your text, right? So whatever text you want, okay. And I also want to change the color of the text to use my palette and this teal color, right? So you can choose the second text, click here and duplicate it, hold the shift key, move it down. In this second text, you can change it to another different color, contrasting maybe yellow. So that's why this palette is important for you to help you and guide you through. Okay, so once you have that, you animate this and you animate your text. And when you're done, you can actually just remove this out of the canvas. I usually remove and keep it here so that next time I know it's there and I don't have to find it, or you can just totally delete it. Can you see how the animation goes? Let's have a play. In here, tablet, my palette, and then you change, and it comes up to the full picture, and animate box away. It's design, and then you have that. Okay, so I hope that this will inspire you to create your